And as always, man, welcome back to the Art of Whiskey, man. I'm with my whiskey friends, per se. And Chance said in the last video just about the whiskey game. So, Richard, what's the whiskey game?
Man, it's all of it. It's all the people that are lining up to try to get their hands on stuff that's sought after. It's the people that know better, that either have the hookup on the stuff that they're trying to get, or that know that the hacks or the the $30 things that are delicious that are sitting there all the time. It's the people making it. It's the people writing reviews on it. It's the people that don't contribute to anything except just getting it sent to them and then getting on the camera and saying it's good, you should buy it, or it's not good, you shouldn't, you know what I mean, and putting that out there. And then it's all the accessories, the glasses, the shirts, the swag associated with it, the airfares, the hotel, the people. I mean, it's all of it.
Are those white people that buy it and sell it in the parking lot or at KBF?
Crazy shit.
Picture of the grass.
Dude, we didn't even walk out of here. You're like, oh, I got it for sale right now. Yep. What about you, though? You feel the same way, I presume?
Yeah, I mean, the game is the game, right? And you just got to figure out where you want to be in it and how you want to play it. To me, and I've always told people this, the blendery is the shortcut to good whiskey. I mean, we can chase these, and I'm kind of in my end of chasing this stuff, honestly. There's a couple releases a year that I'll still chase, but I know the blendery is going to come out with something new every few weeks, so I'm happy with that. I don't have to go experiment with Sagamore, experiment with short barrel, and experiment with all these things, because we now have 5 distillants under the roof at the blendery, and going to have more. So the possibilities are endless there, and I've actually found a place where I don't mind waiting for the next thing, and I don't have to have all of anything.
Well, guys, I'm not new to the whiskey game. My bad. I'm super new to it. I'm playing. And these guys I would consider them veterans in it. What I will tell you is I like to participate in arenas where I can impact change. So when I wanted to come into the whiskey space, I thought, man, let's build a brand. So I asked Tim, I said, man, could you teach me a little bit about the whiskey and what goes on and how it works? And he goes, whoo, that's a lot of business stuff, man. I don't want to do it. But figured out how to work with Chance. We got to work with Tim and build something. So when I look at any industry or game per se, I'm like, well, how do we do the same thing but better? And so I've found some areas where I think there's flaws, and in areas where you can niche out something very specific and even define things with your new terms. And in that, these guys right here are giving me a lot of history in a short amount of time that gives me perspective on how to build something amazing. And I need their help. I think the dumbest thing you could ever do is do something that does not allow you to bring people together. And even more importantly, learn with people who are more obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with dogs, so I do dog stuff every day, all day, period. That's what I do. And I love brand stuff. That's what I do all day too. But they do whiskey. And now I do too. I'd be lying if I said I don't. That would be a lie. It'd be a complete lie. But because of them, I now have perspective and tip on the whiskey game per se. And I'm like, so people just lining up for this stuff to put it on their shelf and not drink it.
You're about to see it. You're about to see the biggest game in the world after Christmas, and that's the Specs round.
Oh, yeah. How many people go to that?
It gets bigger every year.
Thousands, and they will camp for 2 days.
And what's going on at Specs?
So everything they bring in is a full barrel, right? So it's Weller 107, but it's a full barrel of it. It's Weller foolproof, but it's a full barrel.
Sometimes even more than one, right?
Yeah, sometimes multiple barrels. But they're not releasing a single bottle or a dozen bottles. They're releasing hundreds or if not thousands of different expressions. And most of the time when you go to a liquor store, it's like pick one. You can pick one of each.
Really?
So you can literally walk out of there with $10,000 spent and 60 bottles in your cart.
Last time I went, I spent $1,150.
And what was you buying?
I got there at 3:30 in the morning. 3 in the morning, we were probably 300 in line, 298 or something in line.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, they opened at like 9 or 10 in the morning. We got in at maybe 12:30. That's how long it took to get just through the people that were ahead of me. They've got it set up like a maze, and you can pick one of each, or you have to pick certain things. You can only pick one of the two.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting a Stag pick, a Weller foolproof pick, a Blanton's Gold pick, a Four Roses single barrel, Jack Daniel's 12, the batch 1, Michter's Toasted. No, Michter's 10 rye. I don't know.
He's Raymond over here about to take us down everything he bought.
I got a picture somewhere.
I don't think there's anywhere in one place you can get as much that day if you chase whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, and again, I've never chased a thing in my life other than success. And part of that is even going down the journey. So perspective, we talked about this in another video on the Brand TV, and it's kind of like what I'm talking with him about, things I told Richard I need his help blending when we get to building the brand we're doing. But you build Apple off a computer. That computer has to scale. So you need $10 million to build potentially a whole system. You got to pay people too. So you go, well, how do you build a brand? How do you build a business? You got to do stuff that costs, in some cases, you everything, your sanity even, to get to that point. I don't know how to chase. I do know how to build. I understand how to bring people together. I love that these guys have a library of both information and good whiskey. And I think the Blendery's now giving us the golden ticket to endless possibilities. Where, like you said, hey, I can't keep chasing this stuff if I can go and create it. I can physically go in there and blend something that no one will ever have. And every time they try it, how many people say, wow, where'd you get this at? Buddy.
And how do you feel about something you made versus something you bought?
Yeah.
AKA what we call invested interest. So whenever you're building something, Tim's now giving people the power to have invested interest in what he's doing by letting them have ownership in what they're doing. And I'm a brand guy, so I'm like, oh, they're taking equity, personal equity in the Blendery every time they leave, and they're paying for it. Yep. You're paying for the membership. You're paying for the bottle. And then you're socially communicating how good this whole thing is. So I look at equity, mergers and acquisitions verbally, and even from a business standpoint, think, okay, how do you scale this? You scale this every time Chance does a new blend, brings in 3 or 4 more friends. Mm-hmm. They all get to bottle it that day. Richard scales it up for them. They get to call it whatever they want, and then it never exists again. That's equity, people. AKA ownership, and that's what I love. The game. That's my game. How do I control how people drink whiskey forever? Well, we got to come up with the best whiskey. And there's an art to it, and this is one of the leading artists at the Blendery. What number are you on blend-wise?
I'm coming into the top 10. I'm getting there.
Oh,
yeah. I got to go through my clipboard. I plan on doing that. I've got some time off next week.
Yeah.
I got to look through everything I've done. But I think I might be like 10 left, 9 left.
26 is going to be a good year.
I know. 26. And the last one's got to be insane. Too.
It's got to be insane.
It's got to be insane.
Well, guys, we're going to crack another one. We're going to crack another one and have Chance walk us through a few more. But whatever you're building, guys, make sure you have some whiskey friends. Tim said it too. Do not go buy a bunch of whiskey. Let's get involved with people who love this shit.
That's right.
And then drink and try and find your lane. Then when it is time that you can't get a Blendery sub, you know where to go to the store and say, you know what? Let me get some of that, what you have him get, Old Forester.
Mm-hmm.
1920?
Yep,
Old Forester 1920. It's up it's in the swim lane because he likes higher proof stuff. 120. It's consistent, good flavors. I think they've got banana notes.
Yeah, all the brown form and stuff. Yeah.
See, I'm learning. Just of it is we'll talk more about this. We got some couple fresh cracks here, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Woo! Stay tuned, people. Keep it whiskey.
This one tastes like breakfast.
Yeah.